Welcome to Riverton High School Soccer is the 4A State Soccer Girls Semifinal. It will be, and we'll get the score right, that's from the boys game. If you're tuning in, we just made it over here. Boys, we thought we'd have about an hour or more break. We did not, as the boys went all the way. They got up 2-0, then gave up the tie, the equalizers in the second half, and in penalty kicks, Thunder Basin wins on penalty kicks 4-3 after the 2-2 tie. Then we had to come all the way across campus here, or across the town to the next school. So our starting lineups, we're going to have to jump right into those. And for Riverton, it'll be, and that's who all we're going to have time for right now. It's going to be Ayana Mejarado in goal. Number 3, Celia Mejarado will join her. Number 5, Maya won't. Number 3, Celia Mejarado. Number 8, Cammie Paskett. Number 10, Takeda Yarber. Number 14, Piper Anderson. Number 15, Kayla McConaughey. Number 18, Aspen Gordon. Number 21, Braden Mossbrucker. Number 22, Kira Coleman-Weiss, getting her first start today. Number 23, back in her old jersey, Timbri Mathill. And number 24, Kimber Mathill. For Jackson, it'll be in goal, Harley Rommel. Number 2, we don't have that. But yeah, we do. Lindsay Dufault. Number 4, Caroline Montez. Number 9, Taryn Moe. Number 11, Ella Steinberg. Number 12, Ruby Holscher. Number 16, Meta Cruzon. Number 14, I think, Natalie Montez. Number 17, Cody Traver. Number 18, Sita Yeoman, number 18, Sita Yeomans, and I did not get the last one. Do apologize about that. We rushed over here, and we are ready for the semifinals. It is Riverton Lady Wolverines versus Jackson Lady Bronx, with a date with destiny potentially, and the state championship game tomorrow here on WYO Today.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
And welcome back. We are ready to go now. And we didn't get the clock started in time, so we'll get it started as soon as we can. Riverton going left to right in their reds. Jackson in white and black. Ball's going to go out of bounds over the end line. It'll be a goal kick. Trying to eye the scoreboard here so I can get the clock all situated. 37. All right, there we go. Goal kick's going to wind up out of bounds. It'll be in throw in by McConaughey, and it's going to go off of Kimber Mathill and out of bounds. Riverton going left to right on your radio dial. Again, if you didn't catch my excitement, it is a state title game on the line. Throw in by Jackson is going to be directed out of bounds by Kimber Mathill. So try and catch my breath. Inbound, headed and going back and forth. Timbery Mathill trying to get a hold of it. Cannot yet, but still pressuring it along with her sister, and it goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Kimber Mathill. Be a throw-in for Jackson. Throw-in. Intercepted by Riverton, trying to get it forward to Paskett. Paskett shouldered out of the way at first, but still not giving up on it. Does get it, and we have a foul on who? Okay, a little bit of a redonkulous call, actually. Let them play physical, and then all of a sudden called it just completely light. Sent forward on the free kick. The wind is not as severe as it was yesterday. It's not even as severe as it was over at Thunder Basin today during the boys' game. Mossbrucker heads it off the free kick back towards midfield, but Jackson possesses it. Going to the far sideline. Jackson trying to work down, now going center. Yarber takes it off a knee and will send it back outside where it is taken by Kira Coleman-Weiss. She is stripped from behind. And it's sent back forward by Jackson, still trying to work that far side. Of course, you want to talk about two evenly matched up teams. They played 3 times. This is number 4. Jackson won the last one at regional. Riverton winning at Jackson and at Riverton. All of them 1-goal differential games. 3-2, 2-1, 2-1. This cross pass off an inbound is going to roll over the inline. It'll be a goal kick for Ayana Meharado, who is the senior keeper for Riverton. Looking at the numbers here, seems like at least a lot of people have found us. Let your friends know. Yeah, we had to do a different broadcast, obviously having to switch fields, and we did make it here in time. We've been here since the beginning of the game, but just barely. Ayana will place it on the far side of the 6-yard box, and will look to strike it out. The goal kick is going to go towards her sister. Sister fighting for possession, gets it, sends it forward. No one there for it, though. And intercepted by Jackson, and will once again try and go to work that outside. The far side, trying to get Kira Coleman-Weiss with the mark, trying to take it away at midfield, forcing them out, and then going to be cleared by Riverton. Paskett giving chase along with 2 Jackson players. Jackson's going to get to it first, and we'll send it back upfield, and it'll stay inbound. Taken away by Riverton now. Meharado trying to get to Mathill. Passes off target and intercepted by Jackson. Jackson working it towards the near side, now center of their back line, trying to go forward, intercepted by Kimber. Kimber Mathill puts it out. McConaughey giving chase, and it's going to last be touched by Riverton. Throw in here for the Lady Bronx. Throw-in goes to about nobody, but Kayla McConaughey has to run back for it. She kicks it back to the keeper, and Meharado had to get rid of it quickly. Probably not a time to go towards goal with it. Trying to clear it out is McConaughey now. It goes off Kimber Mathill and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in on the near side for the Jackson Bronx. They are in the attacking third. Throw-in, Montez trying to get to it. Fought by McConaughey. She gets through. Cross, and it's going to be sent over the inline by Mossbrucker. It'll be the first corner kick of the day for either side. It will be on the near side by the Lady Bronx. Corner kick placed. Here it comes. Going towards the mouth of the goal. Meharado tries to punch it out. Can't even get up to it. It's so high. Aspen Gordon trying to fight for it. It goes towards the end line, and now it'll be cleared out, sent out of bounds for a throw by Jackson. Good clearance there by, I do believe, Braden Mossbrucker. Throw in at the feet of Jackson. They go back to the person who threw it in, trying to work that far side. They cannot keep it from rolling over the sideline on that far side of the field. Thrown by Riverton, taken by Mossbrucker. Looking to get it to Paskett. Does so. Paskett immediately double teamed. It'll go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Cameron. Throw in. Going to go right to the feet of Mossbrucker. Will send it forward. Riverton trying to gain possession of it. Celia Meharado has it. Back to Gordon. Gordon trying to send it forward for Paskett. Paskett's not going to have the speed. She tried to hold on, and the defender's kind of ticked off about that, and I don't blame her as you saw the jersey extend. Jackson does send it out of bounds. Throw in. Paskett will take it inside the attacking third, and she's getting a little chatting to. Be a throw in here. Throw in towards the box, trying to get it to Timbri Mathil. Sent back out. Piper and a Jackson player fighting for possession. Now Celia Meharado comes involved. Looks and turns it to Coleman Weiss. Weiss to Mathil. Mathil looking for her sister. Puts it out for Kimber. Kimber's not going to be able to get to it. It'll roll over the end line and out of bounds. Goal kick for the Jackson Lady Broncs. Goal kick taken, goes right to Timbri Mathil, but goes right off her chest. And then she gets it back, trying to fight through a double team, can't get through. Kimber joins to help, gives it back to Timbri. Now Kimber, now stolen away by Jackson. Meharado will send it back, and Cammie giving a good run on it, and it's going to force Jackson to strike it out of bounds. Good job by Paskett there. Trying to get you a score here for into the box, and Coleman Weiss can't get to it in time. It'll roll out of bounds. Lander Valley Lady Tigers and the Cody Phillies have kicked off over at, I do believe, Sports Complex 1 or 2. They're over there. They're just a minute and 10 seconds in. Score is tied at 0-0 on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Throw in by Riverton, taken away by Jackson. Jackson trying to work the far side. Long pass, and it's going to trickle through all the way to Ayana Meharado, who will pick it up with no problem. Meharado with the punt. Gets a good one off. Trying to fight for it to Celia Meharado, and she was trying to get it forward to Paskett, and now it's going towards the box, and it's going to roll all the way to the keeper, Rommel, who will pick it up as we have 31-35 left in the first half. Long punt, takes one bounce, will take another one right to Mossbrucker's head. Kimber Mathil come get it. Nicely done by her. Trying to fight through, stolen away, but now taken by Celia Meharado. Piper Anderson also trying to fight for it and unable to get it. Jackson's player trying to go through several Lady Wolverines. They're going to send it to the outside of the box. Just takes a fortuitous bounce for Riverton. They can get back in position. Vosika now in the game fighting for it. And it'll go over the inline. We'll have a corner kick from the far side for the Lady Broncs. Paskett now jogging all the way back from midfield to help defensively. And this one's just going to curve all the way out. And need out by Decatur Yarber. Yarber giving a run on it. Paskett with it. Paskett trying to steal it. And now it's taken away, but Meharado's going to try and get to it and send it forward. Cannot get to it, and Jackson has possession on the near side, sending it downfield on this near side. They've got something going. Coming in from the box, missing it is one, and then it's going to go off the knees and roll out of bounds, not over the end line, but the sideline. It was last touched by Kayla McConaughey. They really caught Decatur Yarber off guard. She committed to try and get to the ball and went flying past it. McConaughey with a good deflection, throwing those right to Yarber. As she tries to get rid of it, just doesn't get all of it. And finally, McConaughey will clear it out. McConaughey to Paskett, and they're going to call a foul against Jackson, so it'll be a free kick. Foul is going against Meta Curson. Long kick, and they're going to send it back to the keeper. Rommel will look to get rid of it. Coming forward, nicely handled by Mo. Mo will send it forward, but Mossbrucker gets in the way of it. Mossbrucker will send it forward on a long pass, and just nobody ready to take off on that one. It'll go all the way back to Rommel. Rommel with the punt. Meharado can't play it. Now Vosika has it go past her. Goes all the way to Mossbrecher. Mossbrecher stripped, but Gordon able to get a hold of it and get it going forward. Sent right back by the back line. Piper Anderson now to Timbri Mathill. Mathill back to Anderson. Now trying to get Cammie on a run out and just too much on it. Goes all the way to Rommel. Rommel unleashes it. Goes past Celia Mejerado again. Vosika gets a hold of it now, though. Vosika stripped. Mejerado trying to help her out there. And it's taken by Jackson. Jackson trying to come down the middle. They want to pass straight down the middle, not getting it so far. And beautiful move there to set up a shot. And Ayana has it perfectly played and easily makes the save. Punt upcoming by Mejerado. Mejerado unleashes it. Then has it stolen away from Riverton. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch, though, by Jackson to kind of clean up some of our good effort day of the game. From the boys' game is Jackson Larson coming back after those 2 own goals. Had a penalty kick go in. Unfortunately missed the second one, but just came back and played a great game. Congratulations to him. Our player of the game, and they don't like where she was throwing it in. They're going to make McConaughey step back for it. Our player of the game is going to be one Hunter Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver with the first goal, minute 50 into the match, and Riverton held on to that for a long, long time. In extra time, Riverton just of the 2 because they had given up the 2. Also, so you figure some adrenaline's lacking, but adrenaline favoring Thunder Basin. And Riverton just, you knew it was going to penalty kicks if Riverton was going to have a chance because they just were gassed. Thunder Basin was too. You saw that especially in the second half of extra time. First half, they were living off the adrenaline. So there you go. There's your players of the game. And, of course, unfortunately, due to the result, Riverton boys soccer, the Riverton Wolverines, are now done for the day. Throw in by McConaughey. Mejerado trying to get on it. Now Coleman Weiss has it. Coleman Weiss back to Anderson. Anderson trying to send it to Mejerado. Mejerado tried to stop it, went under her foot, and she couldn't turn around quick enough to try and direct it towards goal, but there was an opportunity there. So we are done with boys soccer for the season now. Because of that, so our game tomorrow will either be at 1 o'clock here or at 4 o'clock at Thunder Basin, depending on the results, Lander Valley results. They will have 2 games tomorrow no matter what, due to both teams making the semifinals. Working the outside now, Jackson coming down towards the box. Going to look for a cross. Gets past Mossbrecher. Now into the middle. Shot off the face of somebody, and they're going to call actually a foul in the box against Jackson. Mossbrecher will take the free kick. Trying to get to Mathill. Goes screaming past her and a couple defenders. Aspen Gordon heads the redirect back in. Coleman Weiss now giving chase. Looks to turn. Kicks. And it will go out of bounds off of Jackson Hole. Almost 15 minutes into this first half. Jackson definitely dominating the possession here. And they send it towards, and Ayana Mejerado with the save. They get it out towards the edge of the box. Now put in, goal. Just too high for her. And that is a goal with 25-17. And Jackson, for the first time that I'm aware of, I know of 2 games, strikes first against Riverton. And I dare say it was feeling like a matter of time as the back line for Riverton has been making some mistakes. And the unfortunate part for Riverton, they've been able to overcome them, but the back line's had some mistakes the past couple weeks where they're playing a little too far up, letting people get behind them. And there, after Ayana Mejerado with a great save, unable to get it out of the box. And that is where we lie, 1-0 after 15 minutes. Throw in for Jackson. Jackson full of confidence, as they should be after the regional and after striking first here. Riverton has got to find something and find something quick. Anderson, long pass, intercepted. Jackson's anticipating these at this point. They're going to have to figure out a way potentially to get some possession, or they're just going to have to get lucky. Jackson with possession in the midfield, turning. Working a long one, and this one's way offsides. Jackson, of course, not only getting their first victory against Riverton in the regional semifinals last week, they won the regional. Of course, Kelly Walsh came in ranked number 1, and they fell on day 1 to Green River. In the 2 games they played, they lost both of them. Up to Timbry Mathil, now looking for Paskett, and it's just not on target. She's the only one up there, so it's got to be almost perfect. Intercepted by Piper Anderson. She loses it. Meharada goes back for it, back to Mossberger, who'll send it forward. And now Paskett trying to run onto it. Can she get to it before Rommel? She cannot. So we'll get off the boys' bracket here and pull back up the girls' bracket. Of course, the winner of this game will face the winner of Thunder Basin and Kelly Walsh. Meharado way off her line. And now here's a shot wide left, as Meharado had not gotten back to the mouth of her goal. I think expected her kick to go clear, and there is definitely right now a feeling, and I'm not trying to be negative, but a lack of focus from this Riverton Lady Wolverine squad, which we did not see yesterday. Saw it a little bit towards the end, but that was just they were trying to pack the defensive end, kind of took the aggression out. But right now, a severe lack of focus defensively from Riverton. And here comes Jackson again, right back towards the box. They're smelling it. Sending it down towards the corner, and the pass is just going to be too much, and it's going to go over the end line. So, again, winner takes on Kelly Walsh or Thunder Basin. Winner takes on, a loser will take on the loser of that game. Riverton with the goal kick, intercepted by Jackson. Overplayed, and now back into the box to Katie Yarber. Now, there you go. There's a clearance. Took her time and got rid of it. And now Celia Meharado looking to counter, trying to get it up to Paskett. Paskett has it. She's now joined by Meharado and Mathil. Paskett having to dribble back, looking to cross it to Kimber Mathil. And Mathil tries to reach out for it instead of running into it and cannot reach it. Has to kind of split a little bit, and it goes out of bounds. Well, he definitely getting more vote. I can hear him louder. And that's kind of what it needs right now. The coaching staff to help get these girls refocused. Long pass from Jackson off the throw-in, though. They've got on the near side, working towards center. Makes one defender miss now, and wide open into the box. Shot, and Ayana Meharado able to get a glove on it, and if it's not for her, it's 2-0. This back line has got to get focused. Got a shoe being tied and a clock stoppage. So as soon as I can find my cursor, I'll get it stopped. Oh, I didn't get it restarted. Sorry about that. We'll get it all the way back down. There we go. 20 minutes and 3 seconds left. Long outlet to Cammie, and she just surrounded by 5, and they send it back to the keeper, who will now clear it. Vosika getting to it first, gets it back to McConaughey. She tries to send it downfield, intercepted by Jackson. Jackson past midfield, now looking for far sideline. It's put out there, and Ayana Meharado come out, knees it out. Needs to get back, though, as Jackson has a hold of it. She took an eye out. Meharado did get back this time very quickly, and they'll look to reset up on the far side. Cross, shot, way too high. Right now, the Jackson Lady Broncs having their way. The only good part, 1-0. Just a 1-goal lead, but that won't hold for long if this continues. Goal kick going to be taken by Mejorado. Mossbrucker up to Kimber Mathil. Deflects it over to nobody. Mossbrucker has to come back up again. Sends it downfield and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Jackson. Goes right back out of bounds, about 10 yards further downfield. Jackson with the throw-in again. Mossbrucker heads it forward, trying to get Coleman Weiss taken away. Now coming back near side. Looking to get it out, and they've got someone if they can get to it. She does get to it. Inside the attacking third, looking for the cross. Here it is, off the shoulder and picked up by Ayana Mejorado. That was kind of close to on the redirect there off the shoulder to a handball. Mejorado, long punt, bounces over one defender, going past another. And it's going to go all the way, not out of bounds. And Mathil picks it up, looking to cross, and nobody there for the cross. Coleman Weiss nor her sister had really kind of started coming down and hoping to expect to get the ball. Now misplayed by Mossbrucker, and it's going to be one-on-one with the keeper for Jackson. Off the punt, Jackson shot, goal. And again, a backline mistake. $18:28 left. Jackson playing their best ball of the season, quite honestly. I didn't see the championship game. So looking to secure a date early on in the championship game, and now kind of Riverton needs something injected into them at this point. They've got to have something kind of go their way and get back on page. The ball bouncing over Mossbrucker's head, and then there was nobody else playing any further back than her. And credit the keeper. Ayana gave it everything she had, but again, you've heard me say before on certain goals, she wasn't going to grow 6.5 inches. It's just put in a perfect place to take advantage of the fact that anything left and right, she's usually going to get. Anything kind of high, she usually will get. Anything right towards the crossbar, just under, she's not going to be able to get. And nobody is. The Jackson goalie's not going to get it either. Perfectly placed, and here comes Jackson again. Boy, playing with swag and confidence. Coming back, and now they're going to try and work the near side again. Sends it forward. Cammie going to try and run to it, but it's too far again, and Rommel get a hold of it. This time, though, Rommel puts a weird backspin on it, and it's down. Vosika trying to get to it. Sending it forward now is Jackson on a clearance. Decatur Yarber steps in front of it, but sends it right to a Jackson Lady Bronc. Lady Bronc's trying to work the outside, and it's offsides. Long clearance off the free kick is going to go towards out of bounds, and then Jackson turns and sends it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton. Looking to send it forward is Jackson. And now those long passes and camping someone out are potential. Aspen Gordon does a good job to strip it away. Decatur tries to clear. It goes right to Jackson Hall, and they're in the attacking third again, working towards the center. Now coming back. Shot high and over the crossbar. Meharada with the goal kick to Anderson. Goes kind of hard off her. Now taken away. Sent towards Mossbrucker. Mossbrucker gets it to Gordon. Gordon has it stolen. And shot right to Meharado by Jack. Jackson's just going to pepper the keeper at this point. Coleman Weiss to Kimber Mathil, who loses it. Now stolen away by Jackson. They'll play it to the back line. Riverton doesn't necessarily have to score here in the first half. They cannot allow another one, though. They need to at least go in 2-0 or better. Crossing pass by Jackson, and it's going to go just a little out of the reach. Vosica will chase it down, sends it forward right to Jackson. Didn't even go that far, and back into the box is Jackson. Now outside of it, trying to center it up, trying to set things up. Going center. Now they'll go back to midfield. Looking to cross, and it's deflected by Mossbrucker. Out of bounds. It'll be a throw for Jackson after a substitution. And here comes Celia Meharado back in. And she is going to come in for, I would figure, Vosica or Kimber Mathil. Nope, Kira Coleman Weiss. Okay, and I don't see Maya Nosip on the sidelines. I don't see her dressed out, so we don't know what the status is there. But I was taking a look. Riverton down a traditional starter, but I mean, Coleman Weiss and Vosica and others very capable. Right now, it has not been necessarily an offensive problem, although it'd be nice to get a goal at some point in time here now to try and at least give some confidence to girls. It's been a backline problem. Jackson coming through the midfield. Uncontested, long pass, too much on it, goes out of bounds. Throw in taken away. Decatur Yarber now trying to step in front of it. She does have some offensive capability, and she is off to the races. Trying to get it out for Paskett. Crosses back to her, trying to get it to Meharado or Yarber, and it is deflected and out. Mathil trying to send it, that being Kimber, trying to send it back. Over to Timbry. Timbry to Vosica. Vosica trying to play through, and it's taken away. Jackson now looking to counter. Going to the center at midfield. Beautiful little touch pass as they'll go far side. Jackson, cross into the box, down on the ground, and it will roll right to, well, not right to, she'll run out and grab it, but it'll roll towards the end line, off of a Riverton player's head. Yana Meharado avoids the corner kick, and we'll punt it out of here. Jackson fields the punt, but it goes out of bounds. It takes a weird hop off of a knee and goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton. Throw-in by Mossbrucker. She's got a cannon. Trying to get the basket. It goes off of Jackson, I do believe. Should be a corner. No, they're going to say it went off Cammie, and Cammie comes up hobbled. That's not a potential good sign, obviously. Cammie keeps reaching down to kind of her left thigh, outer thigh. Don't know if maybe just stretched it or pulled it a bit. Hopefully she can walk it off. Goal kick right to Celia Meharado, but it comes so hard off of her knee, it's going to go right to the back line. Sent back by Mossbrucker. Mossbrucker to Kimber Mathil. Kimber to Timbry. Timbry looking to go to Katie Yarber on the outside. and it's going to be sent out of bounds by Jacksonville, being the attacking third. And Cammie Paskett is signaling that she wants to come off. Now it's not the thigh. She's holding her gut up, maybe leaving lower rib cage with her right arm. Taryn Weber going to come on. And we're going to and we're having all sorts of problems with our clock at the moment. We do apologize. And now long break for Jackson. Jackson looking to cross it. Fortunately for Riverton, there's nobody there. We'll set up for a corner kick by Jackson. Jackson into the box, puts it towards Ayana Meharado, dives in there, no regard for her own safety. She dove into about 12 feet and said, no, they're not getting a third right now. Because quite honestly, I'm not saying they don't have the ability to, but anybody from a mental standpoint, Jackson has absolutely blitzkrieged this Riverton team. And you give up a third, and it could be one of those things that's just mentally too hard to come back from. Jackson's back line very good, too, and it's going to be hard because they're going to stack it down in. If that were the case, Riverton trying to get possession. Paskett back up on her feet. She got stretched a little bit, and I think they took an eye on her. She's standing right by the coaching staff. But Jackson right back towards the box, looking for a crossing pass. Mossbrecher will wall it off and send it out of bounds with 8 minutes left here in the first half. Again, it has been all Jackson. Riverton, at this point, as a coaching staff, probably wanting to get to half, kind of reset things, get the girls fired up again, because right now it's been shock and awe. Sent back out of bounds by Riverton. The good part is you're only 7 minutes and 35 seconds away from getting into that halftime break and getting a chance to kind of regroup, and 2-0 is nothing for this team. 2 goals and a half, easy. If they can just get things kind of settled and focused back in. Jackson on the throw-in again, looking to cross. They're looking to try and earn a corner kick, but good job there by Yarber and Mossbrecher, and they'll send it back out of bounds instead of over the end line. It'll be a throw-in again for the Jackson Lady Broncs. Throw-ins out towards the outer portion of the box and now out of the box. Kimber Mathill given what for to their player, forces her to go backwards. And now Jackson, long pass into the box, but Aspen Gordon steps in front of it. Mossbrecher cleared out towards Timbry Mathill, but Riverton unable to keep possession. Here we come right back in third. Now Mossbrecher says, I need a moment here to collect my thoughts. Sends it way downfield. Meharado to Vosika. Vosika trying to get through to Meharado. And stolen away by Jackson. Cammie Paskett is checking back in next dead ball, next time the official lets them. Aspen Gordon will send it downfield to go out of bounds, and that may be now. And it is, as the referee will hold up their arm, and Cammie Paskett will come in for Taryn Weber. And Vosika will move from striker over to more of a midfield, kind of a forward position, but on the right side instead of the center. Ball thrown in, it goes off Riverton out of bounds, and now to go be thrown in and go off of Jackson out of bounds. So throw in by the Lady Wolverines coming. We're under 6 minutes to play here in the first half on YO Today. Sent out by Yarber. Yarber trying to get to Vosika. Does. Vosika trying to get into the box. Cannot get past the backline defender and now has Severe outside. Vosika to Meharado. Meharado trying to play through. Now Vosika gets a boot on it, and it'll be cleared out by Jackson. Jackson Ford misplays it. Mossbrucker over pursues it, though. Has to come back to it. Gets back, but has to send it out of bounds. And that's been kind of one of the things with the focus of talking about backline and midfield, too, is overrunning it, trying to be so aggressive that you don't get the ball. We saw that in the boys' game a little bit, too, with defenders for both teams overrunning balls and leaving them just kind of sitting there. And Jackson trying to take advantage of it. Into the box now, looking across. It's tipped by, they're going to say last touch by Mossberger. It'll be a corner kick as we will tick under 4.5. Corner kick here. It's going to be curving away, so that's good. But now popped straight up in the air and go over the goal. And Kier Coleman-Weiss will check in for Vosika. Anna Meharada with the goal kick here. And Jackson will immediately take it back into the attacking third as it doesn't even make it to a Wolverine. Going through the middle. Shot. Wide right. Goal kick again. And this time, Decatur Yarber able to get Celia Meharado. Riverton trying to push forward, and it's just sent back, but stepping in front of it's Meharado. Gets it to Kimber Mathill. Kimber Mathill off the deflection, going to try and get back down and get it. Pressing greatly. Jackson steals it away. Looking for a cross, looking for Paskett. Paskett angles it. Coleman-Weiss just misses wide right. She had a little bit of a spin on it off of Cami Paskett, but first real opportunity there for Riverton. And even though not successful, hopefully this will give them a little push to go, hey, wait, we can get opportunities if we're aggressive. Goal kick's going to go all the way back to McConaughey. She sends it forward. Missed header, and they'll let it all the way. It wasn't a miss header. She let it go because Rommel was calling her off, and will look to punt it forward. Under 2:10 now to play in the first half. Riverton trailing 2-0. Mossbrucker up to Yarber. Yarber to Kimber Mathill, trying to get to Paskett. It's a decent pass. Paskett's going to run underneath it. She's outside the box on the near side. Trying to beat one. I can't see because of windowsill, and the Jackson players were excited about it. And it will be a corner kick, actually. I think they thought it was going to be a goal kick. First corner of the day, or second corner of the day for Riverton. Second, I do believe. And Riverton's going to bring Mossbrucker all the way. Here's the corner. And it bounces. A couple of people going for it with headers, and it's going to be sent out by Jackson. Now you got to worry about the counterattack. You only have 3 defenders back. And it's 3-on-3. Mossbrucker getting on her horse and trying to go as fast as she possibly can. They beat Aspen Gordon, trying to beat Piper Anderson. Anderson doing a good job of sticking with it. Shot right to Ayana Meharado, and credit Meharado not only being in the right place, but Piper Anderson did not buy the cutback, stayed right with her and in front of her, and didn't give her just an unimpeded power shot. Under a minute to go. Kimber Mathill trying to send it forward. Yarber with it. Yarber getting elbowed hard from the back, and it'll be a free kick for Riverton. 45 seconds left. You don't want to let an opportunity like this go by if you've got a chance to do something. I would expect it'll be Cammie Paskett probably going for goal with it under 40 seconds. She has it placed with 33 seconds. Here it comes. Takes a spin, and, it's just right to Rommel with 28 seconds left in the half. Rommel going to send it forward on the punt. And intercepted by Mossberger with 14 seconds left. They take it back, but it goes to Coleman Weiss, who looked to send it forward to Yarber. Yarber tried to head it forward, can't get a hold of it with 5 seconds left, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the half. Okay, because we're rushing over here. Riverton trails 2-0. We want to thank the United States Marine Corps for being a sponsor of this broadcast. We're actually going to go get something to drink and whatnot, and we'll be right back with the second half. Riverton in need of a comeback, but we're going to pay some bills real quick, and we'll be right back on WYO Today.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at Marines.com.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County. We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry La-Z-Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
And welcome back. Out of halftime, Riverton trailing 2-0. Lady Wolverines, 40 minutes to find 2 goals, preferably one more than that, not allow any. They will be going right to left. Jackson with the initial kickoff, going to try and hit a far side pass. McConaughey will try and get in the way of it, and Jackson takes a tumble, but it will be a goal kick. At stake, a shot at the state championship tomorrow in the title game against the winner of Thunder Basin and Kelly Walsh. Yarber trying to push forward after the goal kick, has it taken away. Trying to see if we had any change to the lineup starting the second half or the first half. We did not. So not seeing her, not getting a report, I think it's safe to say that Maya Nosi will not be playing today. Matarado trying to come forward, and she is tripped. It'll be a free kick for the Lady Wolverines. Mossbrecker with the kick, sending it forward. Going to bounce in front of Maharada, and Coleman Weiss has it. Coleman Weiss trying to keep it, does so. She immediately triple teamed, though, and loses it. Right now, Jackson with that 2-goal lead, able to overcommit some and try and make some fast break-like almost conditions for themselves. And they do there. It goes off Aspen Gordon's heel, but it deflects right to Ayana Maharado, who will pick it up and look to punt it forward. Maharado trying to get to Paskett. Paskett trying to take away, and she overruns it. And it's sent forward by Jackson. And I understand why she was overrun. She was trying to take it away right there, and come in forcefully, and it did not work. Now Jackson working the far side, and just a little thing. Piper Anderson had a chance to send it out of bounds. She sends it over the inline. Out of bounds, of course, conceding a throw, but the inline here is going to concede. I'll get it right. A corner. Corner popped up right where you'd want it. Maharado got a foot on it, and then or a hand on it, and then Decatur Yarber will clear it out as it was kind of just sitting there in no man's land, but for a perfect opportunity as Maharado scampered back into the mouth of the goal. They'll set up a throw in here for Jackson. And if you're kind of breaking down how you'd like to see it, really, as long as Riverton could get one before really, I would say even the 15 mark, but let's say the 20 to give them a little room. Now, that said, the one thing that Riverton can't do right now is give up any more. And even if they get one quick, they can't give up and make one 3-1. And now Riverton with something working because Kimber Mathill gets past from Celia Maharado, and Kimber's got ways to run. She's going to look to cross it, looking for Paskett. It's free for the defender, and they're going to send it out towards, will it go over for a, no, it won't. And Kimber Mathill trying to keep it from going out of bounds, and it goes off of her. It was headed towards the end line. They were able to save it where the Lady Bronx from being a corner kick. Throw in. Trying to get past Kimber Mathill, and the player does. And now to go rolling out of bounds, it'll be a throw in for McConaughey. Good job by Celia Mejarado to back her up. Kimber gets the throw in and goes immediately off of Jackson and out of bounds. Long throw and just way too far. And it went off of Jackson, they're saying. So it will be a corner kick for Riverton. Paskett will take it. Opportunity here early in the second half for Riverton. Corner kick comes in off of Jackson. Going to go right back out to Paskett. But Paskett unable to control it. Jackson does. Good job by the back line there to get rid of it. And it goes. Aspen Gordon. Backline doesn't settle in it and goes spinning over her foot. And now, luckily for Riverton, it's 2-on-5. But Jackson looking to wait, sending it towards the corner. Now into the box. Beautiful pass and give and go. Trying to set up the shot. Shot! Right to Ayana Mejarado with the save. And we have a stopped clock here for, trying to figure out someone, I'm guessing, is down? Oh, okay, there we go. No. Number 5, Harper Mayer coming in. She's going to replace number 24, who we don't have. Allman? Lydia Almer, and she's got, it looks like she's favoring her leg, and she's got all sorts of tape and ace bandage on her thigh already, so maybe that gives us some clue as to what she may have taken a shot or something like that to the side. But off the clearance by Ayana Mejarado, it's stolen away, and I realized we didn't start a clock back. Long pass is going to go over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Riverton. Riverton's goal kick to Timbri Mathill, to Celia Mejarado, looking to cross over to Kimber. And Kimber's going to get taken away from her. Mejarado trying to get to it. And they're going to say a foul against Jackson. It'll be a free kick. This will be one that Mossbrecker will take. Trying to send it downfield as far as they can as Coleman Weiss, Mejarado, Yarber, Paskett, and Kimber and Timbri all push forward. That's the unfortunate part, is at some point in time you're going to have to send another one forward if you don't get one generally within the first 20 minutes or so. And then if you do get one, if you don't get the second, once you get about 5 minutes. But the kick is taken by Jackson after it went right to him on a long kick. Just sheer luck. I mean, you're kicking for distance there. So they were able to step in front of it. Crossed by Jackson, working over in the box. Looking for, and of course they are looking for a nail in the coffin. Sent in, stopped by Aspen Gordon, settles it and boots it out and out of trouble. But Jackson gets it midfield and will look to come down the right side. And that's one of the reasons why you kind of say this is why they play the games, because on paper, right now Jackson is sheerly dominating for the game, but on paper, these are two of the closest teams in the state. 3 times they played, 2-1 is Riverton against them, but each goal 2-1, 2-1, and 3-2. That's your scores. They've never been separated by much. Cleared out by Riverton. They're being sent in the box. And now it's stolen away by Celia Mejarado. She's grabbed by the back of the jersey. And now she's going down. And she's got some room to play. Trying to set it out for Paskett. And just didn't give Paskett the angle. Carson Vosica will check in now for Coleman Weiss. Vosica. Throw-in will be by Mossbrecker as they send it out on the crossing attempt. Trying to get to Mejorado down towards the box. They do. She gets through one. Can she get through the second one? She really can't, and it goes right to the keeper, though. It was deflected. She got enough on. I was hoping to go out for a corner, but it didn't get that far, and the keeper able to grab it. It just didn't take – I shouldn't say that far. It didn't take the right angle. Timbri Mathil trying to steal it. Beautiful pass by Jackson as she was falling down. Stepping in front of it, McConaughey trying to clear, unable to get it fully cleared, and they're working in the box, and they're going to have something possibly working. McConaughey trying to catch up, and Jackson just, I don't know, she didn't really realize where she was on the field, or just a bad first touch, or second touch, I should say, and it goes over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Mejorado. Goes out of bounds off Mejorado. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton. Or not off of Mejorado. Off of the kick she made. It went off of a Jackson Hole player. Or Jackson Lady Bronc. Sending it forward is Yarber, but there's nobody there. No roll out of bounds. You've already kind of seen the first move by Waheed as far as pushing forward is that Decatur Yarber has moved out of the back end and is playing completely up. Compared to where she started the game. Vosika kind of playing back a bit, angling back in the midfield at the moment. And, of course, you've got your tip 4 minus Decatur Yarber. Fought for down in the corner on long pass. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a Riverton throw as we approach the quarter-way, 25% in to the second half. Still 2-0 Jackson. Mejorado trying to get past. Can't do it, but it'll be sent out of bounds by Jackson. Mejorado's trying to get around somebody shielding her. If she gets there, she might have all day to run. Long throw. Missed by Jackson. Really their first back gave it from going out of bounds. She was trying her darndest as it's kind of the first real major error by Jackson. And this throw-in intercepted, trying to get to Mejorado, but intercepted there. It goes all the way to Kimber Mathil, though. Mathil trying to center it. Winds up with Timbri. Timbri trying to get to Yarber, taken off of her foot. And here comes Jackson going down the middle. Aspen Gordon trying to get in the way. She's beat. Piper Anderson coming to assist. Piper Anderson sticking to him like glue now. Aspen gets her footing back, but into the center. Looking to shoot, and goal. And just the back line just could not. It was 2-on-4. And we have, that hurts. 3-0 Jackson. Jackson has awoken, so to speak. Happens with 29-36. And they now have as many goals as they did in regional, but the difference is Riverton with 0. And 29-36 remain. So now Riverton 3-0, 6-0. Doesn't matter. Taryn Weber will come in for Mossbrucker. That doesn't matter at all, either which way. So now Coach Waheed probably going to have to start taking some chances, and we start to look at who could potentially be coming forward. Here, Riverton's going to kick it all the way over the end line for a goal kick on the kickoff. So, Vosika's starting to sneak up even more so, even though there's a goal kick coming. Decatur Yarber already playing a position up. Cammie, of course, Timbri and Kimber as well, Mejorado as well. Will they send? I would figure they'll leave Aspen Gordon back there for strength, Piper Anderson for marking ability. You could see when Mossbrucker comes back in, she came out just now, that she could move forward. She's got the power in the leg, but right now, Jackson coming down the far side off the goal kick, trying to look for a cross. McConaughey will send it out of bounds. And maybe even McConaughey. McConaughey's got kind of real good quickness, real good cutting ability, so might be able to cause some problems, especially on a corner kick or a free kick or something of that nature. But right now, Riverton needs to do something as Jackson crosses one right across the box, and I think it went out. I can't tell. It did go out of bounds. It will be a goal kick, though. Actually, it went over the end line. Coleman Weiss coming in for Kimber Mathil. And at some point, you could see just some substitutions. You could keep back Aspen Gordon and Piper Anderson and maybe Mossbrucker or McConaughey take them out, take one of those 4 out, probably one of the latter 2, and have Coleman, Weiss, and Mathil on as well. But right now they've got more important things, as working on the inline is Jackson. It's going to be sent out of bounds by, I think, Taryn Weber, but I can't see the number through the windowsill. Yeah, it's Taryn Weber. And this one's going to be thrown in, and it's going to go out of bounds. Is it out of bounds or is it corner? It's going to be a corner, just by how they're reacting. Corner for Jackson here. Riverton cannot, must not, should not, will not let one get past them now, because that would definitely end it. Corner's going to be hit by Decatur Yarber, and it's going to go back out the end line, so we'll have another corner from the near side. Corner this time right in front of the goal, and they had an opportunity, but credit Aspen Gordon getting rid of it, and now they get Cammie Paskett. She's got some room to run if she keeps angling that way, and of course she's going to get called by that. That's a frustration foul, Cammie. Cammie could keep going out to her right and let some people catch up to her, and the defender got right up to her, and the frustration now pouring off, and there is the yellow card, so we'll stop the clock here. Actually, we'll get it back on time, and then we'll stop it. Yellow card against Cammie Paskett, and I can tell you this, it wasn't the action that led to it. As someone who's repped soccer as well, there was a blatant shove by her, probably most likely a frustration foul. But then she said something to the ref, and then you saw the reaction of the ref, and the yellow card came out. So little bit of composure needing to be regained, but focus has been a bit off across the board today. Jackson in the box where they have, or near the box where they've lived all day, turns, fires, deflected by Weber. Yarber trying to come out with it now, giving chase is Weber. It wasn't deflected by Weber. It's deflected by, might have been McConaughey or might have been Anderson. Trying to push forward, Riverton on this near side, and just unable to get much going forward not able to find any open passing lanes, and it's sent down the near side. And into the box, Celia Maharano, shot, goal, Riverton! On a quick turn of events, Maharano puts it in with 25:35 left, and that makes that third one even more devastating, it seems. But Riverton's got one. Now they need to get 2 in the next 15 minutes. Not 15 minutes. They need to get one more in the next 15 and then try and get that equalizer. So Celia Maharado, who has had herself a state tournament now with 3 goals in 2 games, let's get that. I accidentally hit the wrong thing. So Celia Maharado with the turnaround, and now Timmery Mathil going to try and send it forward. And it goes right back to her, but now she's sending it forward again. Coleman Weiss trying to run underneath it, heads it, but it'll go out of bounds. Riverton is going to be on the throw-in, is going to be fouled. It'll be a free kick. Cammie Paskett checked back in, by the way, as you would expect. Free kick will be taken by, trying to see who's taking this. I think it's Mossbrucker. Yeah, it is. She came back in as well. Puts it towards goal for Cammie. Not able to get anything going forward. And now here comes a counterattack. Jackson's got some room to work, sending it forward into the middle, and just way too much on it. Ayana Meharado coming screaming out for it. And it's probably going to watch it, and I got to get up again and look out the windowsill, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Meharado. Throw in by Jackson. And it looks like it went over the inline. Goal kick. Applause from the Riverton players. So a good defensive play by Timmery Mathil. And hopefully this, not the greatest of goal kicks, but it accomplished its purpose. It went originally to Jackson, but they couldn't handle it. Riverton trying to push forward, but Jackson with renewed vigor, it seems, trying to push forward themselves. They understand how quickly things can turn. To Paskett. Paskett trying to turn. She wants to get to Yarber. She's just chasing it. Can't get to it. Weber now. Back to Jackson. Jackson trying to come down the middle of Main Street. Long shot. And easily absorbed and now picked up by Ayana Mejarado. Punt to Celia, and Celia was being shoved, so it'll be a free kick on this side of the field on the Jackson side. So let's see if we can get some chaos in front like we did on some corner kicks and some earlier Mossbrucker stuff in the season. Mossbrucker got a cannon for a leg, can get it there to where it may cause some problems. Mossbrucker towards goal to Mejarado, takes one bounce. Weber let it go. Now it goes all the way back out to Mossberger. She has room to play and shoots towards goal, but way wide left. 22:40 now left. Jackson up 3-0 at the off first three shots on goal, and now it's 3-1. Jackson doing some substitutions here. Goal kick now sent forward to Montez. Yarber trying to take the ball from her. Yarber doing about the best job as anybody's done defending Montez. Montez falls down and they call a foul on Katie Yarber. Free kick coming here. Riverton really needs to get one within the next 11:50. Sent forward on the free kick, spins free. Directed outside of the box. Jackson giving chase. Throw in is by Riverton. They get down towards the attacking third before it's taken and cleared. Aspen Gordon with it to Timmery Mathill. Mathill for Weber. Weber trying to play through. It'll go off of her last and out of bounds. Throw in for Jackson. Throwing is deflected out by Mossbrucker. We'll move 25 yards further downfield and do this again. Throwing down the far near sideline, and it goes out of bounds. It will be a throw for Riverton. Kimber Mathill and Carson Vosica coming back in for Coleman, Weiss, and Weber. Throwing to Mejarado. Actually, it goes a little bit past her and sent back downfield. Mossberger takes it off the chest, but then it's sent center by Jackson. McConaughey trying to get to it first, and she does, but she's going to send it out of bounds for a throw by Jackson Hole. Halfway through the second half, Riverton's given up a goal. They played equal here in the second half. It was 2-0 at half in favor of Jackson. Coming across the middle, loses Aspen Gordon. Bronx pass, looking for a shot. Shot taken, goal. And that will probably just about do it. With 19:43 left, they know exactly where to attack this Ayana Meharan keeper. They just going to go high, and they're getting them down. But nobody getting in their way. Aspen Gordon was beat off the play, and that's fine. She's a 50-50 ball fighter and stuff of that nature. She's not guard two people at one time. But there's a little bit too much watching from the rest of the back line. No one got in the way. No one made the pass. I mean, it was a clear shot. I mean, straight away from 20 yards. Just easy. 4-1 Jackson. And now Riverton is going to have to do a choice here. Either Riverton can throw up a white flag or they can start to send people forward en masse. Every time they get any chance for an attacking third, they got to think about sending massive amounts of players up. Throw in here by Mossbrucker after it went off Jackson. Intercepted momentarily, but Mathill trying to send it forward for Paskett and stepped in front of, now stolen away beautifully by Celia Matarado. Matarado trying to get to Yarber, and Jackson is sending everybody back as soon as they feel like they're threatened at all. And Riverton's still playing with 4 defenders back. And I'm not saying that's smart. It's what's worked for them all season. But down 3 with 20 minutes to go here in a state semifinal, 9-0 doesn't matter, or 9-1, 3 or 4-1 doesn't really matter. If you lose, you lose. So you want to send everybody forward if you can. But credit, we've talked about mistakes because we believe in this Riverton team so heavily. Credit Jackson. Perfect game plan by the coaching staff. Coach Holscher and Coach McLennan put together absolute perfection, and their players have dialed it in and done very well. Stolen away by Timbery Mathill. In the attacking third again, Jackson, as they take it right back. And we'll go over the end line for a corner kick with 17. Oh, I forgot to start it again. With 17:35, we'll get the clock here back for you. Okay, so what it's looking like is tomorrow's game for Riverton Lady Wolverines will be at 1 o'clock, barring a miracle comeback. They will be facing Thunder Basin and or Kelly Walsh, depending on who wins that game and who loses that game. They'll face the loser for 3rd or 4th place in state. And even though some people may say, it's not a state championship, it's Saturday, tune in, come on down here. Some really great, legendary figures in Riverton girls soccer. Cammie Paskett, Ayana Maharado, to name 2, are playing their last game. Tomorrow is it for them as Riverton Wolverines. Tomorrow is the end of their high school career. And so many players don't get that option. It comes to an end at a regular season, or it comes to an end with loss. Riverton's going to have a chance to secure 3rd place in state, be a great accomplishment, and send these seniors out with style as they try and do a long pass for Paskett. It gets deflected, but it goes to Kimber Mathill. Mathill, long shot. Rommel, little bit dramatic there as she stops it and then falls on top of it. She's the only person within 30 yards. Long punt, fielded by Weber. Weber to Kimber Mathill. And this team next year is going to be interesting. They lose their keeper and they lose their best offensive scorer, but they return people who can score, and they return a lot of heart and soul. Paskett will go into the box, leading the cross, and Maharada just kind of slipped on the turf. Turf monster got her. She was trying to redirect, and it just went forward when she slipped down. And quite honestly, I'll take that mistake over what could happen when a turf monster grabs you like that. That's the thing of knees. And if you know their father, Jeremy, he's just got a knee fixed. So I'm glad nothing happened there. Foul called on Jackson as they were looking to clear it. Cammie Paskett will have it's going to be a free kick from about maybe about 22 yards out. Maybe 22 to 25. Paskett is going to, she's going for goal. It's the best opportunity she's had all day. No, she pops it up a bit, winds up with Maharado, and the bounce just goes a little bit too high, unable to head it towards that near corner. And we'll have some substitution for Jackson. So much like we said with the boys, and both teams did, it was just that thing going to penalty kicks proved that. But tomorrow, Thunder Basin or Kelly Walsh, and now Riverton is going to have to overcome a lot. They're going to have to do what they did last week when they beat Kelly Walsh, which was forget the fact they lost to Jackson. It's kind of apropos, actually. That's Jackson again. But forget that they lost to Jackson. Put it out of their head and be ready to play tomorrow. Jackson with all but one on their home field side, and there gets Kimber Mathil. That wasn't a shoulder shiver. That was just a forearm in the lower back. Gets called for it and got seen because she had to extend further than I think she originally thought she would. Free kick here, sent towards the box, but it goes right to Timmery Mathil and then to Kimber. Kimber's trying to send it out. Jackson will send it right back in off the head of Aspen Gordon. And Timmery Mathil comes away with Mathil to Maharado. Maharado setting out for Kimber. Kimber trying to get it across, cannot get it there first, but Maharado come trying to get on top of it. Back to Kimber. Kimber to Maharado. Maharado trying to pop it up towards the box for Paskett to run under, but Rommel's going to get to it first with 13 and a half minutes here left in this second half. Ball's going to be cleared out, but it's going to go out of bounds, and Mossbrucker will come back in. She's going to come in for Kimber Mathil, so Weber will come up and take Mathil's midfield spot as Mossbrucker will go to the back line, and Riverton has now done what we expected them to do, especially down 4-1. I think they've done it. If it's 3-1 right now, now she's coming back. I was about to say they've gone to 3 back liners as McConaughey kind of pushed up a bit into the midfield, and here she's doing the same thing. So your back 3 are Piper, Anderson, Aspen Gordon, and Mossbrucker as Riverton trying to push forward. McConaughey playing kind of midfield, kind of a little bit towards the back, but definitely a midfield type position. She just throws it in after the clearance went out of bounds. Vosika trying to fight for her, loses control of it and taken away by Jackson. They'll dribble it across the field, just perfectly willing to get the clock, keep the clock moving. And now into the box if they get one here, and cleared out nicely by Braden Mossbrucker. Doesn't go all the way out of bounds. Jackson has it. Will look to come back center. Jackson into the center. No one really there to prep to take a shot. Has to come back for it. And Mossbrucker with Taryn Weber with the steal. Almost gets the second one. Goes through a player. Was not a foul. There's very little contact, actually. And now they get to Maharado. Maharado coming down near side. She's going to be double teamed. She's trying to set it out there. Paskett trying to run onto it, and it's going to be cleared out, but to Taryn Weber. And it's going to go out of bounds off Taryn Weber. Jackson going to substitute again. Throw-in's going to be sent right back out of bounds. Now Jackson coming down the middle after the throw-in. Riverton with the steal, trying the long pass, and credit Jackson. They have not let those get through. So it looks like Cody and Lander Valley Lady Tigers are tied at the moment as there's a foul against Riverton, and we are now into single digits left in this semifinal. Sent towards the box, and Ayana Maharado easily come play it off the free kick there after a foul against Riverton. 9.5 to go. Ayana Meharada with the punt. Yarber trying to get the steal. She does get control of it. Gets it to Vosika. Vosika, a little bit of room to run. Put it out a little too far in front of her, and it's stolen away by the back line. She had some room to maneuver. She just sent it too far out, and Vosika, very much a finesse player compared to like a Timbri Mathil. And some of that's just being a freshman, I'm sure. Of course, Carson Vosika, no stranger to being forced into huge playing opportunities. Of course, becoming a starter after Tatum Tyra went down in basketball and went down early. So Vosika was starter pretty much not from game 1, but about game 3. Kimber Mathil and Coleman Weiss coming back in. Weber's going to come off, and Vosika's going to come off. Be a throw by Cammie Paskett here. Throws into the box. Meharada off her head and then sent out by the back line. Rommel was about to come for it. And it'll go out of bounds. 8:15 to play. Thrown towards the box. Meharada looking to turn. Cannot get onto it. And it will go out. Let's see here. It'll be a throw in deep in the corner. About as close to a corner as you can get without being one. Thrown in, sent back out. Maybe a time for a cross. Nope, they can't get to it in time. And here comes Jackson, but sent right back by McConaughey. But Jackson able to get control of it. And it's going to be sent forward. And Jackson with firm grip on possession now, looking to come near side. Well, firm grip until they decide to come near side, and the player didn't know they were going to attempt it. It'll go out of bounds for a throw in here, but only 7.5 minutes left. Throwing is to Mathil. She misses it and taken by Jackson. Jackson just played almost a perfect game, which you've got to do when you've got to win 3 in a row. You got to get lucky, and you got to throw in some perfection too. Riverton yesterday, 65 minutes of perfection. Today, Jackson probably about the same, 65, 70 minutes of perfection. Jackson, of course, had the benefit of facing, I do believe it's Campbell County, as Jackson was number 1. I think it's Campbell County they went through. Not 100% sure. But Jackson, of course, from winning regionals, had a little bit easier draw. But just in the first round, there's not exactly any easy rounds when you only have 8 teams. So everybody's good and everybody's playing pretty darn well. Everybody at least made a semifinal in their regional. Thrown by Jackson. Going to look to cross it here. And here will be a substitution after a ball goes over the end line for a free kick, 5:50 to play. Sent forward, and it goes right to, and now off of a Jackson Hole player. Let's see where it goes. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw. Intercepted by Jackson on a clearance attempt and bringing it down the near side. Looking to cross. It's going to go right to Mossberger. Little bit comes off her foot at an odd angle. Taken by Kimber Mathil, Want to combine Timber and Kimber there. Meharada with it. Has it stripped from her. And Jackson will push down towards the box on the near side. Looking for a cross. Here it is. Attempted shot, no good. Now the second one, and right to Ayana Meharada. Went a little bit off her hands and almost behind her, but able to get a hand up and grab it. Jackson, shot right to Ayana Mejorado. Riverton unable to really clear it right now, and quite frankly, they're not playing their best or trying overly to clear it. But Paskett trying to get the arbor. Both teams have kind of assigned themselves to what is going to happen. Jackson trying to waste time. Riverton kind of going through the motions at this point. They've got little under 24 hours, about 22 hours to put this into the 22 and a half hours to put this in, or 21 and a half, excuse me, into the back burner. Kimber Mathill will come out now. And we've got a stop clock, it seems, for a substitution. And now they've started it back. Throw in. Kimber Mathill came out. I'm trying to see who came in. Taryn Weber came in for her. Throw-in goes down the line, and Jackson perfectly content to fight for possession. Still inbounds, looking to get it for a cross, and Timber Mathill comes away with a nice steal up to Paskett. Paskett back to Mejorado. Mejorado trying to get it to Yarber. A couple players head it back and forth, and now it's taken by Jackson. They'll look to go far sideline. Aspen Gordon trying to get rid of it, and goes right into the gut of Piper Anderson. But she does recover and gets it over to Mejorado. Mejorado up to Paskett. Paskett trying to go through on the near side. Does before it's lost out of bounds, and we had a whistle. I'm guessing a foul. It is indeed a foul with 2:27 to play. Sent into the box off the free kick after the foul. Shot by Mejorado, and just you couldn't have played it better if you were lucky. Mejorado turns to fire from point blank, and Rommel's standing right there, right into her breadbasket. Punt goes to Anderson, who gets it to Timber Mathill, under 2 minutes to play. Sent forward, McConaughey's going to chase it down. McConaughey's now faded back into the defensive end after kind of cheating up into the midfield. Jackson crossing over to the near sideline, now looking for a cross into the box. It is there. Will they be able to save it from going out over the end line? No, they will not. It will be a goal kick as we cross under 90 seconds to play. Hey, last score check we have is Kelly Walsh and Thunder Basin 1-1. Riverton will play one of those tomorrow at 1 o'clock here at Campbell County High School. Jackson will go on to face the winner of that game at Thunder Basin for a state championship. 40 seconds left. The Jackson faithful getting loud now. Goal kick going to be set up. They'll take their plenty of time. 30 seconds left. Off of Mejorado. Mossberger able to get a hold of it. Nice little pullback to Weber. 15 seconds left. Mossberger's going to head it out of bounds, and if played right, they won't even have to throw it. The Jackson crowd and parents and fans on their feet. Thrown in, it goes off for Riverton. 2 seconds, 1 second, that's it. And Riverton will fall in the state semifinals to the Jackson Lady Broncs. When we return, it'll be time for the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on WYO Today.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
And welcome back to the Ligger Ticket Postgame Show. Your final here in the state semifinal. Riverton Lady Wolverines won. The Jackson Lady Bronx 4, they equaled the series and have the first multiple goal win of anybody in that series. It had been a 2-1, 2-1, and 3-2, and today 4-1. So Jackson and Riverton coming into this matched up very well, all games being decided by one, and give credit where credit is. And Jackson the players running over to their families and friends, and they just came out and played much, much better. Especially than they had the previous three. And Riverton, quite frankly, didn't play up to that level. So that's kind of where you got it. We do have a report with 3:40 left in the second half. It is Cody Phillies 1, Lander Valley Lady Tigers 0. They're looking for an equalizer here late. You can catch that on our YouTube channel as well. So just click over, and then Austin will be bringing you right after that the boys game, boys semifinal, that has Lander Valley as well. We're going to jump right into it as far as our post-game accolades. First, our Gatorade Good Sport of the day and a great effort player is this one's going to go to Cammie Paskett. Always trying to get through and always trying to do everything she can, and today was no exception. And the reason she's getting that is because we turn around with our Papa Murphy's player of the game, and it's really the same one as it was yesterday. It is Celia Mejorado. 2 games, 3 goals here so far. Has played extremely well, and congratulations to Celia on that. All right, so what's next is 1 o'clock tomorrow against either Thunder Basin or Kelly Walsh. They're tied at 1 currently, and it'll be for 3rd place here. We'll be live from Campbell County High School at 1 o'clock. Until then, this has been Kevin Shields. We'll see you next time on WYO Today.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at